Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Last time, we found Solaire! Hooray! But mostly we dealt with Silver Knights. And some mimics. And died. And died again. And died some more. Silver Knights don't play well with daggers. I forgot there was a third swing incoming. Well, more aptly, I forgot that they have such good tracking. There is a hitbox issue on the Silver Knights I'd like to point out in a minute. Also, the backstab hitbox on a Silver Knight doesn't appear to be directly behind them. It appears to be more at their right shoulder for some reason. Not entirely sure why that is. I guess it could be to do with the shield and sword positioning instead of directly behind them, but also that third swing has a much larger tracking arc than I thought it did. That one, that third one, he'll sometimes track all the way behind. And if I get the backstab, that works fine, but if I miss the backstab, then I leave myself wide open and take a third of my health. And yes, like I said before, you can technically jump there to skip a thing, but we're not looking to skip thing. And this isn't where I need to go, and that guy over there can just leave me alone. I'm not dealing with him. I don't remember what that one in there is guarding. And now I've got to go in there and find out, because I don't remember. Oh, hello! You're clearly having a party in there. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I didn't ask for you. One of them's in a hurry and the other one's just calmly. Yeah, there's no way to fight two of them at once with a dagger. I mean, short of a really lucky backstab. Also, they eat at my stamina just far too much for me to handle both. I would do the rolling approach, but the amount of time they spend... The short delay between swings would make rolling a difficult way to deal with them. I knew he was one hit from being dealt with. I want that item, so I'm going to circle around the stairs. Probably used an Estus, and then grab that item. La da da. Another straight sword. I already have one of those. Tricked me. It's duplicate weapons. And there we go. Now let's find out what they're in that room having a party over. Oh! Now I remember, that's the room that, That's Sigmayr's room. That's why that room didn't seem familiar from that direction. Ignore that. Oh, hang on. I mean, ignore my not knowing what I'm doing, also. A little more light. Ah. Also, you know, if anybody noticed, I did change the size of the webcam screen slightly. I noticed it. I just got to thinking it was a bit bigger than it needed to be. Hey! Hello there. No, Sigmayr! Can you get up here and be, you know, helpful? I mean, you're helpful in general, but in this situation you're not being very helpful. Nope. There we go. Okay, well that makes this job a lot easier. Also, you know, a good handful of souls. They're worth 1,000 each. It's a good farming opportunity. And there's the one I need to deal with. In real life, if I could dodge an arrow that close by, that would be just very scary. There we go. Okay. With these guys dealt with, I can, you know, go ahead and make our way forward. Or down the stairs. Or down the forward stairs. And yes, now we're at the spot that I could have leapt off the other staircase to get to. There is a Titanite demon in there that I'm not messing with at the moment. And there is a Silver Knight in here, and look, somebody has casted a miracle. I've never understood why that Silver Knight is so quick to aggro and the other one is, I guess, guarding a treasure chest. I'm behind you, excuse me! How did that stab connect? Okay, this is not getting us anywhere, you glorified silver hood ornament. Move! Battle gets us nowhere if we're in such a cramped environment I can't get around you. If I had a different weapon, this would go a lot differently, but with a dagger, I can only just about do this against them. They're very defensive. This one right here won't really mess with you unless you look at the treasure chests he's guarding. Which thankfully in Dark Souls 1 you can't break treasure chests. In Dark Souls 2, however, you can! Meaning fighting anybody near a treasure chest is just a horrible idea. In the case of a treasure chest being broken, all you get out of it is rubbish. No matter what the item was or how durable it should be, breaking the treasure chest, instant rubbish. Like, I'm sorry, if you break a wooden treasure chest that had metal armor in it, that shouldn't destroy the metal armor. I mean, depending on what you hit the treasure chest with, mind. But yeah, that opens the, that locked door at the bottom floor that I said would be a shortcut later, so we can go back to the bonfire real quick. I do like that they added that feature, though, don't get me wrong. It's, you know, an interesting feature. The wooden treasure chests break easily, metal treasure chests don't, etc. Excuse me. Rating 0. But yeah, this shortens the trip considerably down to just these 2 Silver Knights. Also seem to move slightly faster with my shield down. Not sure if that's actually a thing, or if it just looks that way. Oh, the boss is going to be a delight. I'm going to have to change weapons for the boss, though. Probably. This will be one of those rare bosses that I summon for, though. Well, I mean, by summon, I mean Solaire. One thing to be careful of, don't aggro the other guy while fighting this guy. He will come out of nowhere from behind you and just mess you up. Get out here. I had my shield up. You know, I haven't moved my finger. It's holding that key button. Whatever. I really don't like the Silver Knights with a dagger. They're not too bad with other weapons, but just with the dagger, I do such tiny damage to them that, you know, there's just not much you can do but backstab. You know, I may swap. Let's test the what you have it. I don't remember. I'm more used to a strength build, so that's more my forte when it comes to weapons. Oh wow, 41 damage instead of 25. I'm going back to the dagger. I don't like the spear guys because they do that about 270-degree spin with a very large reach. And it just makes them a little bit obnoxious to deal with. More than a little bit, but... And now we can finally get upstairs. And I'm not messing with the Titanite Demon right now. I don't have anything I need Demon Titanite for, so that would just be kind of a waste. If my memory of art history class is accurate, those would be known as buttresses. Those big support legs that make it look like a spider building. There's a couple directions I could go from here. Down there would lead to a door I can open in a boss fight, and up here leads to another stuff. Also a window. A window. Oh, now I remember. This was a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Oh, that was lucky. Sometimes you'll accidentally go to the other side, and there's the great bow and great arrows. I'm never gonna succeed at this plunge attack, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I did it! Okay, that worked well. Tap, 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 tap. They stagger really easily, so just berserking on them seems best. Hello, my friend.
Who are you? Forge your weapons?
Yes. Forge many weapons.
'Tis no good, but forge very good. I help anytime.
Okay, let's do some repairs. Okay, let's look at reinforcements. Ooh, lightning knife. Oh, I forgot I can turn that into the Great Sword of Artoris. I'm not using that this time around. That would not be beneficial for me right now. And I don't know if I ever reinforced armor in Dark Souls 1. Oh, in Dark Souls 2 I do. The reinforcing system was, to me, a bit more straightforward in Dark Souls 2. I really did like the infusing system. I think I've mentioned it before, but instead of having a dozen different types of Titanite, there's just the one, and then you use a stone to convert, like, +4 sword into +4 poison sword. And then you can undo it and revert it back, and it's just not as troublesome. There's that guy with the great bow. You coax him into getting his sword out and then deal with him. Somebody kindled the bonfire. Dude, you're not shooting me through a wall. You should understand that. I mean, you're a knight. You should understand that much physics. Arrow no go through wall. And now I'm in a position that I can't attack him. Well, that was I can't get past him, and that means I can't fight him because I need to be behind him, which requires me. Idiot. I just don't have the patience for these people. You know, how do you like it? Huh? It's not so funny, is it? Arrow to the head. Repeatedly. Because you don't stagger. Because you ain't moving. Because you're gonna die. 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 Oh, 3 Dragon Slayer arrows. Oh great, now he's looking at me funny. I see you. You turned and looked at me. This is where Solaire's summon sign would be, by the way. And yeah, it's quivering because the person that killed the Firekeeper is hiding here. And that's not something I'm dealing with at this juncture. It's just I can run over there and pull the lever and is the door already open? Lies! I've been tricked. Where's the lever? Lever. There's the lever. Why are you facing the other way? No! Aha! The door is now open, which lets me go out here if I really want to. Which I don't want to at this moment. And that just opens this area up a bit more. That is the fog wall to the next boss. Well, quote-unquote boss. But we're not at a point in time where dealing with the boss would be very wise. Because that would push this to be a very long episode. So, I'm gonna run back this way. Oh, well hello there. Another Silver Knight straight sword. Just what I needed. So, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.